What up, Herd? Welcome to another episode of Cover Lovers, where we get to talk about this week's incentives as well as store exclusives. And with us, as always, we have the Morello family. We got Mike, Deo, and Allie. How are you guys doing?
Not bad. A little exhausted, but as is always on a Monday. But we're good, I think.
It's soccer practice.
Soccer practice after work. I went right there from work because I worked so long. Yay, that was fun.
I taught some, what did I teach today? Remedial Algebra 1, AP Physics 1, Honors Physics. Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
Yuck.
And Dale, what did you do?
You did some math, and you had recess, and you had soccer practice, and you learned letters. No, you reviewed your letters today in kindergarten, right? He's a little sad, ladies and gentlemen. It's okay.
It's okay. It can be fixed, Dale. I promise.
White out.
White out.
Or white crayon. We'll go over it in white crayon.
Either which one.
White crayons don't work.
Sure.
You're right. White crayons don't work. High five, bro.
White out then. Use
Then
white out.
White out it is.
You have white out, Mom? All right.
There you
All
go.
right.
Problem solved.
Boom.
Yay. Oh, all right.
It's a long story, chat. Don't worry about it. Everyone's like, are we in the right podcast? I think maybe we...
I think it's relatable because people our ages now do coloring books to like
true.
soothe their tension from the day.
So here's the skinny, everybody. Deo was coloring a Mighty Pups picture.
No. Paw Patrol.
Paw Patrol Mighty Pups. Isn't it Mighty Pups?
No.
Paw Patrol. And he colored Ryder's hair the wrong color. He colored it black instead of brown. And he messed up. He feels like he messed up his picture and he can't fix it now. So we're going to white it out and we're going to start again. And all will be well. But he is sad because he's a perfectionist.
It's okay. Mistakes can be fixed, sir.
That's right.
Or I could just buy him another coloring book.
It's a good life lesson, Deo.
They're actually in a set, says the spawn of Mike Morello.
They are in a set. We've kept it in the package, right?
You know how many empty boxes we have in the attic?
Oh man. Oh, yeah.
I have a story.
Gotta keep the boxes just in case.
Okay, so now would you guys throw away the box for the BMF Falcon, or would you throw away the box for the for the HasLab sail barge?
I have
For
a
instance,
storage room. I pay $180 every month for it.
most people wouldn't even open it in the first place. The fact that they're even open is like giving me palpitations. So,
All right, Dale, this is for you. Trish has a little message for you.
Dale, I have to redo a whole Zootopia cover because I messed up Judy's face. Artist strife. See, and that's professional. She gets paid to do art,
And I'm sure she's a perfectionist as well.
and she probably got pissed too and threw the black marker against the wall.
All right. So let's move on. Jeff, how are things going, man?
Good. A new week, a new day. We're here to talk about some covers, so I can't wait. And Allie and Dale's here, so I can't wait to hear their opinions as well. Yeah,
Very nice,
it's a good day.
Cool. What about you, Big Rob?
All right, all good. Go Dodgers, and my dog.
Go Doyers.
That's right. Los Dodgers. All right. And as always, got to give a quick shout out to our sponsors, one of them being Cover Price. So don't forget to use Nirvana 14 for 30 days of unlimited Cover Price for only 99 cents. So get on it, man. Just check out coverprice.com and start browsing for stuff. It's a great tool for trying to gauge your comic book collection, and also, price wise, you can use them to kind of help make some sales. And then over at Bird City Comics, make sure to use TNH10 to save yourself 10% off your entire purchase. And you can use it over and over. Not only do they have incentives, but they also have regular FOC books. So make sure to check them out. And got to give a shout out to Uncle Rudy. What is going on with our team and Nerd Herd Horsemen? And then also give a follow to Eddie, our resident DJ on Instagram at Beats My Monster. All right, and as always, we're going to dive into the chat. We got GT Key. What is going on? And yes, Copy, we are going to be taking out the trash because it is Monday. That's for damn sure. And Trish, yes, welcome back. Welcome back. Hope you had a great time at Baltimore Comic Con. And as always, Igor, what is up? I know you have a message for Mike. So, Mike?
Before we start, can I ask if there's any Wolverine cover of the show? So I don't know. I didn't make the deck, so I don't know.
Yeah, Igor.
There is a Wolverine cover.
Well, how did this all of a sudden become I don't like Wolverine covers? What is happening?
I don't know.
Yeah,
Go to the
I like
Wolverine
the Wolverine covers.
Oh my
And then
gosh.
what is going on, E-Man? It's so happy. I'm so happy to see you, man. Dude, this is great. I love that you stopped by, man. Also, DJ Wise, what is going on? Thank you for stopping by. Derek, oh, hey, all, what is up, man? Thank you for coming by. I know you have many choices today because today is Monday Night Football, but definitely thank you guys for giving us a little stop here at Neri Nerdvana and watching Cover Lovers. All right, you guys ready to go? Because I know I am. All right, first off of the incentives, we have Universal Monsters Frankenstein #2. Where the heck did Big Rob go? Oh, there he is. We have a 1 in 25 by Mike Del Mundo. We have a 1 in 50 by Anwita Satria, and a 1 in 75 by Martin Simmons. All right, Mike, you're up.
I actually like them all for various reasons. The Del Mundo really captures the black and white movie in a huge way. So in this particular case, it's probably my favorite, but like only by a smidgen. The Martin Simmons, I love Martin Simmons. His style is crazy. It's impressionistic. It's really cool. It's very Sienkiewicz-y, which you all know I'm a fanboy of. And the Anwita Satria, very, very Jenny Frisson looking. And I actually thought it was at first. So obviously I'm a homer for that style as well. So that's cool juxtaposition between sort of death and life and beauty and morbidity and all that kind of thing. So they all, I think for me,
Simmons.
the Del Mundo, because of the link to the movie. As a piece of art, though, I agree with Allie. I think the Simmons is my favorite sort of raw piece of art on its own. But as far as this book goes, with the trade dress in the black and white, the vibe of the film, I'm going with the Del Mundo. Just barely over the Simmons. Just barely.
All right. Big Rob, I know you're Frank, a fan of these books. So what is it going to be?
Well, you cannot go wrong. They're all good picks. So it's really just preference. It's all good art, good depictions of the characters. Sticks pretty closely to when you think of Frankenstein, what you could mostly picture in your head. Anwita does a little kind of artistic liberties there, but still a very cool book. I'm with Mike. Del Mundo is the best one. I think it just really captures the spirit of the film, and the black and white's done really well on this book. Something about it just makes so much sense. The color one's great. The regular trade dress, you can buy that for $5, but that 1 in 25 black and white, it just looks really, really good.
I do love that the Simmons has the folds in it as if it's a movie poster.
Oh.
Yeah, I see that. I noticed. Good eye, dude. That's a very deep.
He only looks at movie posters all the way down the stairs and all the way up the stairs every time he goes up.
Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with
How did
that.
this become the Make Fun of Mike podcast? I got Igor in the chat.
Oh, Allie, I have no sympathy. I used to work at a theater.
I got my wife
and
over
I
here.
took
Good job,
I
Mike.
took all
How
the
would you know
posters.
that? Because you pass movie posters every day, multiple times a day.
Ladies
Also-
and gentlemen, people used to give a shit what I thought about art, but no more. No.
The Mundo is cool because in the shadows is depicting Frankenstein killing his creator, right? That's a really cool little depiction in the shadows there.
in the shadow. Yeah.
Yeah, but in the foreground you see him the creation of the monster when he's putting the brains. So.
Well, it's like a foreshadow, right?
Yeah, it is.
Oh. A foreshadow.
Yeah, it is. So there you go. But I love that. That's a great cover.
It's a good color. Cool.
All right, Jeff, are you going to make it 3 for 3 with Del Mundo?
Well, I mean, I do like the Del Mundo. There's a lot of things that are great. I mean, it looks like it's like a book cover almost. It looks like it could fit on a poster. It definitely tells the whole story. He's creating Frankenstein, got the brain, foreshadowing Frankenstein's monster's going to kill him. I keep calling him Frankenstein. He is Frankenstein, the scientist. And then even having the body on the table and all the beakers and stuff like that, all the glass. So it's really, really great. The Cetria is okay. If these other two covers weren't here, I would probably say it's a really good cover. I like the skull. I like the fact that it is Frankenstein's skull because it's like kind of like that squarish top with the stitches for the brain or the staples. And the skull looks really great. Whatever, the flowers are cool because that's the flower that the girl gives to him, I think, right? The little girl. And then but the Simmons, I actually like the Simmons. I'm a poster kind of guy. Like I mentioned, I worked at AMC for a couple years when I was a kid.
Good copy.
And I used to take home the posters after the movies were out of the theater. They gave us a choice to take the posters, so you damn right I took some. I definitely love that when Mike pointed out the poster markings, like the rolled up or the folds, because sometimes you get it folded. But I really like the bottom too. We're showing the pitchforks and the fires and stuff, the people, the mob that would go after him, and I just like the details on Frankenstein's face. It looks very like, so I dig it. I don't. It's only by a smidge that I pick Simmons over Mundo, just a smidge.
By the way, cover A is the best cover.
Right, I would just take cover A if I was going to get Mundo. Yes.
Cool. All right, moving on to the next one. We have Big Rob's favorite artist, Maria Wolf, with a 2-for-1 special. We got Deadpool Team Up number 2, a 1 in 25, and a Feral number 6.
That's
both
what Trish was talking about.
Maria Wolf, both a 1 in 25. So we'll say Big Rob for last. So Jeff, of the two, which gets your vote?
I get the honors.
Yeah.
So I'm not the biggest Maria Wolf fan either. But these two are not bad. I just, that Wolverine kind of screws me up. So I'm actually gonna go with the Feral one because I kind of dig the way that she drew the dead animals. That is dope. The cat's very simple, but all the details are what's underneath the cat. Like I said, I'm not a homer of her Wolverine, and the Hulk is kind of meh. And I have no idea who's behind Wolverine, but it's meh too.
All right, a lot of meh. Thanks a lot, Jeff. So, Mike and Allie, do you share the same opinion as Jeff?
Like we're deciding which one we like better.
So I think I might have spoiled my answer to this one a while ago because you know that I really don't like Maria Wolf's style in general. It just looks like
young with smaller heads.
Well, but it looks like it just looks like a kid doodling on his book covers, and it drives me nuts. But I will say that in this particular case, her style works really great on the Feral cover. But I actually like the Feral cover. It's got a good compositional attitude to it. The red like blood moon behind the feral cat and all the dead animals. It gets the vibe across. I hate the Deadpool one. It looks like a kid drew it. It's
It looks like Scotty Young with smaller heads.
but her style doesn't even look like Scotty Young. I mean, it's not. It's just not good.
It's okay if you like Pops. That's for you.
But it works. Her style really works for me on the feral cover. I actually think that's a really great cover, and that's the kind of thing she should be focusing on. If I get that she's got her fans. I am not one of them. We all know that, but the feral cover is actually a good cover.
Did Ali take a shot at me?
Yeah, she doesn't like Pops because let's face it, they are the new Beanie Babies.
You can't even cuddle them. You could at least cuddle Beanie Babies.
I'm cuddling my pop.
There we go.
All right, we're not going to do this. Okay.
Okay, Big Rob, you're up, man. Here we go.
I'm just cuddling my pop. Well, obviously the feral cover is artistically an awesome cover. It's a great cover. I don't know if it's a happy accident or a weird accident. The background looks like the flag from, I think it's Bangladesh, the green flag with the red circle in the middle. So I don't know. That's what I see when I saw the cover, but it's just me. But artistically, it's pretty badass. Dude, I'm not gonna totally. She put Crystar on the cover. Crystar on a cover is always fucking awesome.
Who it is.
That's always badass, I think, dude. I love me some Crystar. Yeah, the whole looks like he has rabies or he's on fucking meth or something. But Crystar is just awesome, dude. Deadpool's alright.
Baby Ruth.
Who's the guy behind? Is that the fucking? Who's the guy behind Deadpool? Is that Rob Liefeld's new character?
Yep, Major X.
Major fucking X out of the fucking woodworks. That's awesome. So it's an interesting cover, but obviously, yeah, I'm not going to argue.
I don't even think I've seen Major X outside of the Major X comics
No, dude.
on a cover. I think that's the first time. It's a multiverse. There's definitely a meth Hulk.
First that meth Hulk.
Yeah, I'll take Bangladesh cat over meth Hulk. So I'm good.
Very nice, very nice. So don't forget to get that feral, you guys. Feral number 6 out this week. All right.
Is it the last of the series, right?
Last of this arc, yeah.
Yes.
All right.
Sorry, arc.
That's okay. All right. Moving on to Creep Show number 1. A 1 in 10 by Steve Beach. All right, Big Rob.
Well, obviously, as a big baseball fan, I love this cover. This is fucking awesome. This is Saturday Evening Post on In Your Nightmares, right? So it's a great depiction, beautiful art, more the lifelike, realistic kind of art, but with a classic kind of filter, right? That what's the name of the artist from Saturday Evening Post? I can't remember his fucking name. Rockwell. Yeah, Rockwell. That Rockwell touch. Obviously the fastball down through the chest, through the organs, into the zombies mid is fucking brilliant, and that's
right
great.
down the middle.
Yeah, I get the bordering and trying to make like a magazine, but I would have probably appreciated more a full panel art on the cover than trying to make it look like a magazine vibe going on. But that's just me. It's still a great cover. 1 in 10 should not break the bank. Probably paying $8 to $10. Maybe it's going for more, maybe $15, but I haven't checked. But it's a badass cover, and I should see this book be very popular this week.
All right. What about you, Mike?
I like it. I mean, it's got which I know maybe I have just dark humor. I guess I don't really know, but I mean the art is fantastic. It's a really great layout. Again, the Norman Rockwell Saturday Evening Post idea works. I mean, it's hard to not like it. 1 in 10 too. On top of it, probably won't be that difficult to find. Most of my shops get 10 or 20 copies of this, believe it or not. Around here, this stuff is popular, so I don't think this will be rare or expensive. But thing that Rob said. I did ditto.
$13.50 on Midtown right now.
That's it.
Yeah.
Man, you guys should go grab this quick.
What about you, Jeff? Are you grabbing it? You like it?
I like it. I really dig it. It's it's like Night of the Living Dead playing baseball. That's really cool. I love the art. I don't know if the layout gives me a Sports Illustrated because I think Sports Illustrated is younger than me. I don't think it was.
No, it's older than you.
Is
It's
it?
older. Yeah.
Is it that old? I've never seen.
Yeah, it's
From the 50s.
isn't it? Is it late 50s or 50s? Right? Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, Eddie Matthews was the first person.
So
on the
this
cover.
must be a 50s, 60s, or even a 70s type of layout for Sports Illustrated
I'm
because
not sure what they look like. I can't remember.
I don't remember what they look like back then.
I've seen them, but I don't remember them being particularly iconic
They
layout.
don't look like
Yeah.
that. That's
So, but to say how much I like it, I mean, just look at all the details, the wood grain on the baseball bat, the way that it went through them, and it didn't tear a perfect hole on the jersey. Like if that's a little flap hanging, that's dope. The way the baseball is like kind of shiny from all the blood, all that fresh blood, and the way it looks, that's really good. I even dig the background, the details on the people. So I mean, there's nothing. Look at the details of the grass, the dirt. It's so amazing, actually. It did a wonderful job on this, and I would actually say this would probably get some rave this week. I dig it, and for 1 in 10, hell yeah.
Nice. All right. Let's move on to the next one. We have Werewolf by Night, number 2, a 1 in 25 by David Mack. All right, Mike, what are your thoughts?
I don't hate it, but it's just a little busy for me. I do like, though, I will say this. I do like that his background in this case is black rather than white, like they usually are.
Mhm.
The white just washes everything out. I feel like at least the black on this one allows his color and his watercolors to pop a little bit more. Maybe you should do this with his style a little bit more often, use the black background instead. But he's an artist, and I really like what he does, and I really like his ability to use the media. But his idea of layering and composition are a little bit much for me. I think it's cool that they're sort of in the negative space of the sort of stalking werewolf. That's kind of cool, I guess. All his little designs and stuff don't get in the way this time like they often do. They're not like over the top of the main image, which is better than normal. But like some of that other stuff, like the pink werewolf face in the back, maybe could have been better. I think he just went a little too far. It's a little overworked. I think simpler might have been better in this particular case. So I like it, don't love it. If it were just a B cover, I might buy it at $5, but I don't think I'd pay for an incentive on this.
Okay. What about you, Big Rob?
Removing the trade dress and the red band box might, obviously, it's might have a barcode too. Will probably do wonders for this cover because, like Mike said, it is a little busy. Removing all that extra font will probably help it a lot. So maybe a print of this would be really cool. But I think for Mac, I think it's one from his recent covers is one of his better covers, in my opinion. I've been really bored with his stuff late in the last year or so.
Mhm.
So I like he used black as a background. He typically uses a lot of white backgrounds, and at least he used a different background color. So I like the coloring. It's cool in general. I don't think there's nothing bad about it. It's a solid David Mack cover. Not his best work, but not his worst work. We've seen a lot worse from David Mack. And this is going for $45 on Midtown.
Wow. All right. What about you, Jeff? What are your thoughts on this one?
I agree with Mike. I really dig the layout, but it is overdone as usual by David Mack. He just kind of does a little just too much. The pink wolf could go. I think everything else would have worked just fine without that pink wolf. I think it would look better. The focus would be where it's supposed to be on the two in the middle. I mean, obviously, I think he drew his normal David Mack cover, and then outlined the werewolf with black around it, so it kind of covers it out. But I dig that. If he does that more often, that would be cool. But in regards to the two characters in the middle, I think he did a really good job drawing those two. So this is probably one of his better covers that I've liked in the last, I don't know how many months, like maybe in the last 6 months at least. So I actually like this one. I would say it would have been a good 1 in 25 if that pink lion wasn't pink werewolf wasn't there.
All right. Everybody hates the pink werewolf. All right. All right, moving on. We got Predator versus Black Panther #2, 1 in 25 by Raza. Jeff?
This must be a new Predator mask because I've never seen that mask. This is it's okay. It's okay. I really dig the background. There's a lot of details in this, but I just feel like there's, because of where the lighting is, it kind of masks some of the details of the Predator because it's facing us. So I like it. It's not his normal style. I don't believe it doesn't look the same as like those Star Wars covers, right? So I can dig that. I think it's pretty good. It's just that damn trade dress is screwing it up in the 20th century, and the whole bar on top. It's just kind of screwed it up. I think that's what I'm most mad about.
Okay.
So, yeah.
All right. What about you, Big Rob? What are your thoughts on this one?
Yeah, Jeff stole my thunder. That fucking trade dress and
Bro.
and the 20th century just ruins this cover, dude. 'Cause I'm looking at a high res picture here on Midtown. I'm blowing it up. It's tons of detail. The blades of grass, the lighting, the sun, and the fucking the jewelry of the Predator. All of it is just amazing. The detail that Raza put into this particular art piece. Like an art print or a poster of this would be fucking cool. But the cover itself completely ruined and destroyed by Marvel and their super marketing geniuses. Dumbasses. 22.50.
If they had just left the 20th Century Fox and took everything else off of it, it would look great.
Yeah, they cannot help themselves. They have to fuck up covers. Like it's almost like there's somebody there paid on purpose to say, what can I do to this beautiful piece of art to make it look like a steaming pile of shit?
Nah.
What can I do? Oh, I know what I'll do. I'll put trade dress right over the main part. It'll be awful trade dress for starters. Then we'll put all these extra logos all over it. And then, and we'll put a big fucking white barcode in the middle.
Because why not?
Middle of the bottom too. Because we back cover like everybody else does now. It's like, guys, get the message that things have changed and it's time to appreciate the cover a little bit more. It's just awful. I mean, at least the purple doesn't clash this time with the cover like it often does. I mean, if I have to throw a positive at it, it's too bad because the art is good. It's great, especially the background. I mean, I think I like the background better than the foreground characters. But
I was going to say, you guys didn't like the skeleton cup that he has?
It's cool. I love all the details. It's
all
like his
those
belt.
details.
Cool.
Yeah, all the details are really incredible. I think that overall the cover may be just a little washed out. I almost wish there was a little bit more contrast here and there, but I mean that's a nitpick. That's nothing. I mean, that's not a reason to not like the cover. But
See, Mike said it better. I was saying that because of the way the lighting is, it kind of mutes out the some of the details. But he's right. It's definitely needs to be less washed out. And let's start a petition to Marvel to make sure they never put the barcode on the front ever again.
Good luck with that. Good luck with that.
It's bad enough as it is. Imagine somewhere.
I'm looking at the cover that Edwin said, the 1 in 100. I wish they would have done this for the Raza. Like it was a complete virgin cover. That's what they did for the Rose Special. It's a cool Rose Special. It's not better than Raza though.
There, let me bring it up. Hold on.
Oh God.
Yeah, I mean, I looked at it and I was like, yeah,
It's cool.
He's
It's
like,
good.
it's not better than the Raza though.
yeah, it
No,
isn't. But
no,
this
it's
is
not.
this is it. So
That's not bad.
No, it's not bad, but I'd rather have the Raza version than the best. That's for
Although
sure.
he looks
I
like
just
he's
feel like
wearing.
it's not very gritty like a Predator should be. It's too clean.
This
He
is
does
a
look like he's wearing mesh leggings though.
this
He
is
does.
this is a LA Noir 1984 Predator shit.
Yeah, he's gonna hit the pole.
No, he's gonna fight Terminator in LA. in 84.
Some weird like stripper cosplay shit.
That's right. That's right.
He's a
All
punk
right.
walker from LA.
You didn't
All right,
see
how
him in
about
that
this
one
one?
scene in Beverly Hills Cop?
Phoenix number 3, a 1 in 25 by Ben Harvey. Come on, Jeff.
Ooh.
Wow. I dig it. The lighting is right. There is some details on her that I'm kind of feels a little off, but I think her legs are just too long, and it looks like it's kind of homaging the Supergirl cover.
Mm-hmm.
So the legs are off. It's really, really off. The rest of it's great. I dig the Phoenix. That's for damn sure. But yeah, her face is okay. It looks a little smushed.
Looks a little smushed.
Yeah, a little. Everything's a little too close together.
Okay. Mike, what are your thoughts? Do you like this?
I'm not gonna nitpick this cover. I just like it, and I'm gonna just go with my basic like stand back from it. Initial reaction was I really love it. I don't care if it's an homage to Supergirl, which blows this cover away. It's really good. I love the lighting. I love the contrast. I love the idea. I love the depth of it. Really great work with the lighted areas of the cover. I think she looks great. Yeah, there's some exaggerations going on, obviously, with the legs being long and sort of a weird pose off to the side. But I don't care. Just the overall impact of it really, really works for me, and I really like it. Now that said, I'm fine with it. I don't love the trade dress, but they put it in the right. Hopefully, that's where it actually ends up being
On the bottom.
on the regular. Now, I'm gonna be pissed, but
Oh,
but this is well worthy of a 1 in 25 incentive for the first time from Marvel in a long time, I think.
That is true. Big Rob, are you on the same boat? Do you agree?
First of all, it doesn't change my opinion on that. I think it's still bullshit or whatever.
what's bullshit?
The traders on that cover, on that Raza.
Oh yeah.
No matter what, bottom, top, left,
No,
right.
it's a bad trade dress.
Yeah, that's right. It's horrible. This one is a solid Marvel Masterpiece card. This is a great trading card art.
Yeah.
I dig it for that. This will look great on the side of a fucking 85 van.
Yeah.
Oh God!
Yeah,
Spray
really.
painted, air.
Yeah, with
Airbrushed.
Yes.
with some 100 spokes on the tires.
Yeah.
So
Yes. with the bubble. It's got to have the bubble window.
yeah, I dig it.
The
It's
Dyson
cool.
Bell.
You know, it's cute little Phoenix with her Phoenix and out of space chilling. So I dig it. It's cool. Solid cover. It's $90 on
I'm sorry.
$90.
Wow.
Yeah, I don't like it that much.
Gosh, no.
I this might be a 1 in 100, Alonzo. So I don't know.
When I looked, it looked like it was a 1 in 25 for
It's
Phoenix number 3.
It's $100 at Midtown.
What's the 1 in 25 then? Big Rob?
Oh, you know what? It's not it's 1 in 50.
Oh, it's 1 in 50.
But still,
that's
still
yeah.
double the price.
Yeah, still.
It is because of the Supergirl homage, I'm sure. But the art is great too. I mean, shoot, if it's $100, go get the A cover.
Yeah.
I just have one question for Alon. Tell
Freaking-
me you put the Wolverine bash on here for Mike.
I did.
Oh, no.
And he's laughing. Why is Big Rob laughing?
You're also laughing.
Because here it is.
Yes, I am.
Wolverine.
No.
Oh my God, it was next.
A 1 in 100 by Rose Besh.
That's why you're
Mike.
laughing.
You have at it. Happy
Oh.
birthday.
What
My
the
gift to you, Mike.
fuck is this thing?
It's a
What's up, Comic Tank?
Igor, if you say this is bound to be a Wolverine classic, you're banned from the chat forever. Where is
Igor, next. Save Rose Besh next.
1 in 100, baby.
Oh, no.
I'll be right back.
His mouth is over on his cheek. The hand is coming from nowhere. It's not slashing. It looks like it's. I mean, I get that she's taking all kinds of artistic license here, and I get that she's got this street art thing. I'm not blind to all those things, but it doesn't make the final product appealing. She has appealing art, and this just looks like it's being weird just to be weird, not to tell a story or not to give feeling. Or that's what I feel like this kind of art needs to do. That's why I like Simmons. That's why I like Sienkiewicz. That's why I like Tula Lotay, because their odd styles convey something. They convey emotion, or they convey movement or flow or grace or sadness or something. I want to be weird, and it just ends up being a big mess to me. I don't know. It doesn't do anything for me. Yeah, I really think it's awful.
Really? Just that's it? Just awful? Just, I mean, I feel like you're holding back, Mike.
I mean, I get why people like her style. I really do. And look, I'm sure there are plenty of people who bash Sienkiewicz for the same reasons why I bash Besh. Impressionistic art is very much subjective, very much polarizing. This is not for me. It just isn't. She has some covers that I like, just like Maria Wolf has some covers that I like, just like Peach Momoko has some covers that I like. But overall, her style just doesn't do for a comic book what I want comic book art to do for a comic book.
All right. Big Rob, that smile. What do you love it?
No, I don't.
78 Points loves it.
I know he's being sarcastic. This is amazingly atrocious. It almost looks like, remember Ghostbusters 2 when the puddle of hate? It looks like Wolverine fell into the puddle of hate in Ghostbusters 2.
You mean the ooze?
Yeah,
slime, yes.
Yeah, it's the ooze
Pink
of hate, right? The river of hate. So that's what it looks like. It's like he's drowning in it and shit. I'm not gonna add dogpile.
What's the song they play to comment?
On Our Own by Bobby Brown.
Yeah, the
Gosh.
Bobby Brown song. Yeah,
Too hot to handle, too cold to hold.
They call the
Real
Ghostbusters.
Ghostbusters.
And they're in control.
That's right. Had him throwing potties all around.
I bought the single of that cassette when I was a kid.
Who did?
I swear to God, I did. I have it somewhere. I just don't know where.
We all did.
It's next for your Polo Duke cassette. Yeah.
Hey, I love Paul Abdul. I'm okay with that.
All the kids are like,
Opposite
"What's the
track
cassette?"
with, Roger Rabbit, the one with Roger Rabbit in it.
Oh yes, I bought that single too.
No, the Alley Cat one, right?
Yep.
So,
Right. Opposites attract.
yeah, there you go.
And next to your Belle Biv DeVoe, Poison.
Yes, I have that single too.
Yeah, it's an atrocious cover. There's no way around it. Sorry, Bash. It's not their best work, Jeff.
Yeah. Unfortunately, it's definitely not one of my favorite Rose Besh covers. This is one of my favorite Rose Besh covers.
Oh yes.
So
Yeah, that's a great.
Yes,
that's a
yeah,
great
I
cover.
don't hate that. I don't hate that one. I mean, her best one is still the silk one with the sneakers.
Bola.
oh, I have that somewhere too. But yes, I have both of those. Those are definitely some of the best ones I like. But
That's her best cover.
It's her best covers. His knee is like over exaggerated. It looks like his cowl. That's like there's two heads there.
I didn't even notice that he was a knee.
Yeah, that's just really weird. I only knew it was a knee because it can't be two heads. So, yeah, unfortunately, she is too overstyled for me. That's, I guess, the nicest way I can say it.
This looks like something out of the amateur aisle at Artist Alley.
Yes.
Sorry to say.
All right.
She can do better than this.
I still love Rose Besh, but still, not this one.
You know what? I should have put this one up against the Predator one and make you guys choose a favorite. Damn it. Missed opportunity. Damn it. All right. Moving on to the next one. We got Star Wars Ahsoka #3 at 1 in 25 by Ricky Yagawa. Big Rob?
Okay. Remind me, what's the name of this character again?
Baylan Skoll.
Baylan something. Baylan
Skull.
Okay. So we're early on this character's development. He's only been in a few episodes. And you need your fucking llama, dude. It's cool to see Baylan Skoll on a cover, and it's a pretty cool cover. It's a nice depiction of the sky at the planet where they have the damn the crazy
star system.
The crazy map, right?
Yes.
So it's a cool, kind of cartoonish because it has almost like a Street Fighter vibe to him. The way the hands are oversized a bit, some of the features are oversized. But it has that Street Fighter vibe art style from Udon. And Ricky Yagawa might actually probably draw him for Udon and doing covers for them as well, for all I remember. But it's cool that he's doing this Baylan Skoll. It's a cool, interesting cover of him. I dig it. I never seen it until today, so I like this cover a lot.
All right, Jeff.
I'm gonna say it's good. I'm not saying it's great, but it's good. The details on the face is great. The rest of it, it's kind of with the details, kind of meh. But I dig the layout. I dig the viewpoint. I what Big Rob said. I love that he added the star map on there. So it works for me, and it's obviously like that star map is kind of like the symbolization of the Ahsoka series, anyways. Mm-hmm. So that all works. It all puts it in there. I don't know if it's a 1 in 25 though. I would say this is an A cover, B cover.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's why I say it's good. It's not great.
Okay. And Mike?
Yeah, I'm 1,000% with Mike Syke in the chat. It's a really, really good interior panel. It's a decent A cover at best. This has no business being on an incentive. There's nothing wrong with it. The art is fine, but it's pedestrian.
Yeah, interior panel sounds about right.
All right.
It's a lot better than a bunch of High Republic covers. I remember that, though.
That's for damn sure.
That's for damn sure.
There's been a lot of Star Wars covers lately.
Man,
Yep.
so many.
All right.
That's 5 years. Yeah.
How about this one?
Oh,
Hello, Darkness.
Yeah.
#3, One
Give
for
it to
Start
him.
by Paulo Rivera. All right, who wants to start? Let's just toss it up, you guys. You guys can decide. Oh. Big Rob? Mike?
Mike, I know Mike's going to really articulate himself well on this one, so I'll go before Mike. I'll let him finish him off. That's a nice... I don't get sloppy seconds, Mike. It's a nice, what do you call this? The fucking light tower? That's a nice light tower. I dig the light tower. That's cool.
There's a light tower?
Yeah, what's it called? What's the actual term?
Lighthouse?
Lighthouse.
Yeah, lighthouse.
Light tower.
It's a tower that has a light. So I'm
English got really hard once there was an ass on the cover.
Yeah.
That's right. I forgot to put some peaches on there.
What are words? I can't speak through the drool.
No, you didn't. The peaches are right there, sir.
It's obviously a brilliantly well. even if this girl wasn't naked, this is a
Mm-hmm.
cool fucking like sea cover, right? It's a depiction of the ocean, ships, and a beautiful woman in front of you. It's the harpoon, very pirate vibe to it. So it's obviously very cool. Obviously, the Virgin's a lot better than the trade dress, but the trade dress totally covers the best part of this damn art. So one per store. So good luck. This shit's gonna be hard to get. I wonder how much it's going for.
I don't know. You tell us, Big Rob. Mike?
I mean, I think my initial reaction probably said it all, but this has Frazetta vibes all over it. For those that follow that sort of thing, sort of golden age Frazetta work, and even some of his sketch art, this is the way he depicted women in this kind of full figure. This is what, you know, it has that feel to it. His painting style is also very Frazetta-esque, or what's the other artist that's basically a copy of Frazetta, whose name always escapes me. But I mean, again, a lot like that Phoenix cover, there's really great depth in this. There's a lot of space and environment, which all add to the story being told on the cover. It needs to be a Virgin in this case, and no, not just because the trade dress covers the very nice assets, but because it actually ruins the flow and the beauty and the depth and sort of the perception of the whole cover. Colors are great. All the contrast is great. Tasteful side boob. Always like tasteful side boob. The hair ringing is cool. I don't know that I've ever seen that on a cover. That's not a thing I've ever seen anyone try to do. Probably really, really tough to, well, I assume tough to pull off and have it look realistic. There's the sort of water on her glistening in the right places with the right lighting and great. I mean, it is just an exquisite piece. It really is. I hope this is really painted and not digitally done, but if it's digitally done, it has tricked me enough to not care. It's unbelievable. And I think it's going to be really tough to find. I'd be surprised if some stores even order this at all in order to even get one. And I imagine I'd order some sort of a minimum to get it. So,
I'm going to interject real quick. So it sold out on Midtown at $36.50. That's fine. It sold out.
That's it?
I would have bought it.
Ready, set, go to eBay. There's one copy from the UK from Earth 616 shop. It looks like from eBay, and they're selling it for $39.84 on eBay.
But that's in British pounds or US?
No, that's US. British pounds is 30. That's the only one they have on eBay.
Ooh,
Let's see who
goes.
Let's
So
see
you
who
see it
wins.
at your comic shop, your
$20.
LCS. Pick this shit up. All right, Jeff.
Yeah, I mean, we kind of talked about it after the our last show, but yeah, this is great. I really don't think this is digital. This has to be painted. This just looks so detailed, and I mean, damn, if he did it digitally, he's mastered it. He needs to teach all the other digital artists this method. I dig the fact that she's wringing out the blood from her hair.
Yep.
That's cool. The detail going down her right arm. The damn spear looks awesome. I love the fact that she's not this super perfect Coke bottle figure. She looks very realistic. Mike nailed it. You could where the light shines on her. You can see the wetness from the ocean. There's actually a boat in this picture. I don't think anybody noticed that. The rocks, the waves, the water falling off the rocks. That I love all that detail. Yeah, that wave. There's no way that's not drawn. That's brushed in.
I thought so too. That was my initial thought too. But
yeah, so I dig all the details. I can't say anything wrong about this.
I did miss one note. The shipping is $30. So
Yeah, I was gonna say the shipping's gonna cost you a leg and arm.
yeah, it's with taxes and
I'm
everything,
gonna
$80. So.
I'm sure
Sorry.
another one will pop up on Wednesday.
Just go to your LCS.
We'll
Call
see.
your LCS.
All right. All right. And that does it for our incentives for this week. Thank you, gentlemen. Thank you, chat. Now we're going to be moving on to the store exclusives. And right up, number one, we got Absolute Wonder Woman #1 by Sozo Maeka, which you can find at the Comic Corner, KRS, Mutant Beaver, Eastside Comics, or the Comic Mint. It's an LE of 800, and it's only going to be $40. And this is a foil. So, Mike.
Did
I
you just
actually-
say only 40?
I actually like it quite a bit. And maybe it's because I like this depiction of Wonder Woman, sort of darker, and it's kind of why I liked some of the early Frisson stuff, especially during that witching hour time frame. So, and I love Sozo Maeka's style. I'm glad to see her back doing some more covers. This is not her best piece, per se, but I think I like one thing specifically. It doesn't feel like a store exclusive, which is kind of nice for once. And it just feels like a regular cover, or an incentive cover, or ooh, yay, Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Thank you, buddy.
Ooh.
Nice.
She's feeding the fat. Yes. I like it. It's not worth anywhere near $40, and I don't know why anyone would pay that, but it's a really nice cover. And there's, of course, we all know there's a lot more than 800 copies of this.
Yep. All right, Rob.
So I first saw this cover. I don't know if he's still in the chat on Brian McClay's Beyond Wednesday's YouTube channel. He has Soso on his show, and
Oh yeah, Beyond Wednesday. Yeah.
yeah, she was on there for quite a bit, like about an hour, and they went over this cover and they talked about it in their thoughts on it. So it's pretty cool. Check it out. But yeah, Soso Maeka, obviously one of the best artists out there in the comic book world. So it's a cool cover. She's definitely, this book will sell. Obviously we don't. Well, it is DC. I still don't believe the limit.
No, there's still a limitation to how many you can.
Yeah, so that's BS. There's
It's
more
still 3,000 for DC.
Okay, so there's quite a bit more out there still. I'm pretty sure Soso gets her copies, and a bunch of people get their copies out there. So there's probably a couple thousand out there, but I don't know how many they destroyed. So take that into account. It might sit there for a while too. So $40. If you're a Wonder Woman and Soso fan, you're probably going to buy it. But if you're not, then probably wait a little bit.
All right. And what are your thoughts, Jeff? You buying?
Am I buying?
Yeah, why not?
Probably not. If it's still around, when they have their sale and their warehouse finds in November, Black Friday, right? Is usually
Yep.
the time. Yeah, I might buy it then. I mean, look, I get it. It's foil. I get the extra cost. I still think it should be $30 at a foil. But that's just my opinion because I'm going based on I can get really good new covers for foil covers at SDCC for $30, right? So that's what I'm basing it on. So they're charging an extra 10, in my opinion. And of course, this cover will sell at NYCC. Yeah, if they're selling at NYCC, sure. But that's why they're saying it's a limit of 800. There's probably another 2,000 sitting in the warehouse. Yeah, it's great art. Obviously, I love Soso Maeka. I hope I'm saying it right.
Yeah.
I think so.
She is absolutely gorgeous, and this Wonder Woman is well done. It's just I don't think it's her best, but it's also it's up there in the better than 50-50. It's probably about the 80th percentile of her work. So I really dig the way she drew Wonder Woman's face, though. The rest of it's kind of it's okay. And yeah, she does have that big ass Final Fantasy sword, right? So
Mm-hmm. That's
For
right.
sure.
All right.
I
Moving
wonder
on
if
to
it's the God Killer sword.
Yep, we got two negative space books by JTC that you can get on his website.
GTC.
LE of Who Knows, and costs of $20 each. So take your pick. Pick your poison, Big Rob.
Yeah, so they go out for sale this Thursday because I know there was a pre-order when they showed the Vader a while back, and there was a pre-order with that and the mystery cover of another book, but I didn't order it. I wanted to wait and see what was the cover. I definitely do like the Ahsoka. I know we've been oversaturated with Ahsoka covers, which is sad because this used to be a thing. It used to be a special thing to get an Ahsoka cover back in the day. Now there's just too many. They fucking murdered that horse. But this is actually a pretty cool cover. I think it's one of his, for me personally, one of his better negative variants. I know Mike is kind of way over this, the whole negative for JTC. But I personally jumped on the JTC negative variant late, so I'm not over it. So I'm definitely still into them. I've been buying the last few, and I've been digging them. I enjoy it. In person, they're actually a lot better, in my opinion. They really are more attractive to look at, and it's really cool art. And I'm pretty sure that red's really going to pop in person. But I really dig that Ahsoka, man. That blue really looks good on her, and cool Rosario Dawson face.
Yeah. All right. What about you, Jeff?
Yeah, I really dig the Vader. I actually kind of dig the fact that it isn't a negative space Vader. He drew it fully. It looks great. I like the details on his uniform Vader outfit. Just like it looks like actual material underneath, like the plating, the chest plate. So that looks cool. The Ahsoka, I mean, it looks like Rosario Dawson. I think he nailed that part.
Mm-hmm.
And so I think that's all. And it's actually pretty good too. I am over his negative space stuff, but this one, kind of like the Luke, kind of like the Spider-Man, the Wolverine, those kind of ones, the Emperor, those ones. So that goes in that category for me where I like. These are the better ones that he's done. So I would, and for $20, hell yeah, half of the price of the Sosa Maeka. I get these two covers for the price of the Sosa Maeka. I'm cool with that.
All right.
And I might just order these two.
Cool.
And the funny thing is, it actually looks like his signature. I just realized this. His signature looks like my dance team's logo.
Huh. That is interesting.
That's funny.
All right. That means you're going to buy 2 more of these.
I might buy 2 of each. Who knows?
What about you, Mike?
First of all, I'm looking at Igor's comments. Not according to Brian who. What Brian thinks he knows more than the rest of the comic book world about the print runs from. I mean, I've done exclusives through both of these companies. You cannot get less than 3,000 copies. I don't give a fuck what whoever Brian is said.
Okay.
You have to buy 3,000 copies. No exceptions.
And I think they would be shooting themselves in the foot if they destroyed 2,200 copies and it's only sold it at $40.
So whoever Brian is can suck it. I don't even know who Brian is and don't really care. But Brian's wrong, whoever Brian is. So there are 3,000 copies of that book, no matter what. Simple as that. Straight up. As far as these covers go, let's talk about these covers. I actually don't mind either one for different reasons. Jeff said what I was going to say earlier, and that the Vader cover isn't at all a negative space cover. It's just a really good, solid, detailed piece of art that happens to just have a monochrome background or a single color background. And so I guess I like that he has broken away from the negative thing. The Ahsoka 2, I mean, it's a lot more subtle than a lot of his other negative space, right? It's really just the blue in her Leku and on her wow. Please don't do that. As he yells in my ear. it's not quite as like in your face as some of the other ones where there's lots of stuff missing. And maybe that's just a product of Ahsoka's costume being multiple colors and sort of hard to negative space eyes, if you will. But as a result, I think it allows his art to shine a little bit more than it normally would in these negative space covers. And I think he really gets Rosario's personality pretty well in the face. A cool stance, as far as these go, this is one of the better ones. So I like them both. I think if I had to choose, I would choose the Ahsoka. $20 is a good price. I mean, he's keeping it at a decent price, none of this $40 nonsense. And yeah, I think they're both solid. I think I wouldn't be mad at you if you liked either and or both of them.
Okay, very cool. Thank you,
Mike's
guys.
not mad at me.
Yep. All right, moving on. We got Ultimate Spider-Man number 10, and then you can find an Unknown Comics by Miguel Mercado, LE of Who Knows, with a cost of $30. Jeff?
Wow. I know he's done other covers, but I didn't know this was his type of like this art style. I didn't know how detailed he was. This is really, I actually like it. I don't know if is this digital? There's no way this is digital, is it?
I don't know.
No, there's no way. Yeah, because I mean, just the details on the couch, all the little things around it. Goodness gracious, I couldn't tell the difference. They look pretty realistic. I like the fact that he's put in some Easter eggs in here as well. He's put Amazing Fantasy 15 on there. That's really cool. Peter B. Parker here. I like the fact that the mask is near her ass. The lighting, it's all right. It looks great. Yeah, I really dig this cover actually. And I don't know if it feels necessarily like Mike said before on a different cover that this looks like a store exclusive necessary. It's pretty cool details. I just like it. This would be a great 1 in 50 incentive for sure, in my opinion.
Okay.
So I think it's worth it. $30 for the whole set.
Yeah. All right. What about you, Mike?
I actually really like it. And it's all about the lighting on this one. I mean, the scene is cool. It's fun. I get it. Again, doesn't feel like a store exclusive, which is awesome. But this one really is all about the lighting. Everything. Even the little truck on the ground, on the rug, the shadows underneath, on her shirt, on his leg, on the wall. I mean, this is a real study in lighting. And it's probably not what they see when they see it. They'll just sort of see, chilling to, maybe after a fine lovemaking session. Who knows? It's fun and cute, but it really is all about the lighting on this one. So I really like it. And 30 for the set is pretty fair. That said, I don't think the trade dress really ruins very much of anything for once from Marvel. So I think you could be safe just getting that one if you wanted that and it were cheaper that way. It might be a nice way to get this art. But Mercado is a sneaky good artist that we don't talk about very much.
True. All right.
He did nail all the shadows.
And so did Peter.
Hey!
Hey-o!
This one's actually kind of like bored.
You're bored.
Big Rob.
You're bored?
No,
You're like focusing real hard, Big Rob.
No, I was waiting for you guys.
Cover, nothing's in the background. Nothing's like happening.
Deo's a no on this one. Deo's a big old no.
I agree with Dale. He needs to hang a frame or something on the fucking wall. It's boring.
It's what happened 5 minutes before, Deo.
I don't understand what's happening.
I know you don't. We're gonna keep it that way for at least another 5 months. Okay. Oh, don't hurt yourself.
Honestly.
That's
All right, so I agree with the guys in the technique of the art itself. It's good art. It's well done, well executed. But if you've been buying this book consistently for the past 10 issues and you've seen this depiction a shit ton of times already, I have multiple versions of him being a family man, scruffy beard, chilling at home kind of fucking thing going on for Ultimate Spider-Man. And it's getting old really fast. And this is just adding to it. And I don't know what's attractive about this because Stegman did it first and he did it best. And I would rather have that than this. And you're paying $30 for a Spider-Man reading the paper in front of a blank wall. So I get the whole technique of the shadow and the lighting, but I'm not buying for technique. I'm buying for something interesting.
Now, if you were blowing a bubble, would that change it? Or if she were?
I don't know. It just
What?
The bubblegum people that collect bubblegum pop.
they may change it for them. A mirror from Coles, yeah.
I'm being silly.
Get a window, man.
No, you're right too.
Or a
Mike.
framed piece of art or something. Now, actually, that would have been great.
If she's chewing a bubble gum and blowing a bubble, that would have sold it a lot more. Not to me, because I'm completely over this fucking depiction of Peter Parker and the family man chilling at home. I'm over it. I'm like, just move on. He's fucking Spider-Man. Let's get with the fucking story.
I think he should have gone meta. He should have done like a original Ramita sketch framed on the wall behind
There
it.
you go.
That would have been insane. That would have made me interested to look at the fucking art. But
Yeah.
I just at this point, I get it. She's reading Amazing Fantasy, and there is the meta part of it, but it's not enough. It's boring to me personally.
Okay.
Would you have been okay if they put a family portrait in the background?
No, I'm just over it. I'm like, just go. It's like, who cares? And I guess I know it's a major plot of the story that he's a family man and all that stuff, but it's like, I get it. Move on.
I'm not over it. I like it. I still dig that. But I get it.
All right. How about this?
Sublime to the ridiculous. Okay.
That's right.
Oh,
Street Fighter Swimsuit Special 2024. You can find at Carnivore Comics. LE of 500, cost of $20. By Ariel Diaz, Big Rob. Yeah.
You could literally put the same what I just said to this cover. I'm fucking over it. I'm like, this is the 1 billionth cover of Chun-Li and Cammy in underwear at the beach.
you said that every time we have a Street Fighter cover too.
I know, because it's the same fucking art every time. You know, there is this large pantheon of characters in Street Fighters.
No, there isn't, sir. No, there isn't. Just Chun-Li and Cammy. Just Chun-Li and Cammy.
I only thought there was Chun-Li and Cammy. That was it.
There's like 150 plus characters at this point. We got every fucking summer. I gotta see these stupid ass swimsuit specials. Like, I'm like, go to the internet and look at porn if you're that fucking horny. I'm like, this is.
Now,
a
my
waste
wife
of
would have gotten
fucking money.
all over that.
But it's limited to 500. It's a collector's item. But it's the same shit from last year. You can find 20 of these fucking covers, dude.
That's not even that limited for a Street Fighter cover.
And I'm a Street Fighter homer. I'm the Street Fighter homer of this group. And fuck this cover.
You know what?
Wow.
I wish that Mike would be just as frank as you are, Big Rob.
Wow, Big
discussing
Rob.
that Rose Besh Wolverine cover.
I
I tore it up.
Honestly, Rob just said some things I didn't think I'd hear him ever say. And man, I'll tell you what, this is what something that my wife and I have both been harping on for a long time with covers like this. Like, if you want to just do the dirty, like, go to the internet, do a porn site. Like, come on. First of all, here we go again with the Ariel Diaz small heads, right? And it drives me nuts. Like, it just drives me nuts. Like, how does she get it wrong every effing time? Someone somewhere, please tell her that she needs to make the heads bigger on every single cut. She needs to go back and redraw every cover she's ever done and blow the heads up by like 10 or 15%. Every single one of them. So I can't look past that, and especially with characters that are this built and muscular, like it really stands out, and it really looks silly to me. To me, it's really not a good cover at all, regardless of the nudity. And if it is to you, please don't be buying a comic book cover to take care of business. Like, go. There's other avenues, folks. There really are.
I know it's not 15-year-old boys buying it. I know it's this grown 35-year-old men buying this cover.
Yep.
It's like, dude,
It's
stop.
got to be older than 35-year-olds.
Yeah,
too.
45. I'm 44, so I'm 45. Let's say. It's like if it was a bunch of teenagers, I get it. They're teenagers. They're dumb. They don't know. But I guarantee they're not buying $20 comic books from Udon or CarnivoreComics.com. They're not.
15-year-olds these days definitely have the internet.
Yeah, they're getting it for free.
They're the reason why comic books are dying because they're not buying comic
Okay.
books.
Wait, take a time out. Take a look at Derek's comment. Whose hate is stronger, Rob for Street Fighter swimsuits or Mike for Silvestri?
I never said I hated Sylvester. What is everybody? What is with
Stuffing
everybody?
words in his mouth.
What is with everybody in this chat? With the
I
Sylvester
have-
thing? Oh my god!
I have a Street Fighter arcade in my room. I'm like legit fan. I have a fucking arcade.
He doesn't rank a certain Silvestri cover in the top 5, so
Mr. Sylvester,
he hates Silvestri and Wolverine.
Yeah.
I want to
Well,
go
put
on
him on
record
next.
on this
Mike
podcast
hates it.
in front of all these people and tell you that I like your art very, very much, and I appreciate everything you've done for us for all of these years. Thank you very much. Continue to do your art. I hope I get to meet you someday, and
And I hope you never saw that episode.
no, I hope you did see that episode and you realize I never said anything about disliking any of your art
Oh,
ever,
God.
regardless of what these people in the chat say.
They're trying to cancel Mike.
They're trying to get me hunted down. What's going on? I'll never be able to go to a con again. I already can't go to the Peach Momoko Rose Best section.
That's right. They're coming. They're like, I know this guy.
Or Maria Wolf.
Oh, that's right.
Oh,
So,
man.
Jeff, do you have anything to add?
They kind of nailed it. Head's too small. This is overdone. This is just. Look, I like Ariel Diaz. I like her art. She got suckered into drawing Chun-Li and Cammy again. That's all.
These characters will never be playing volleyball. Never.
Yeah, they're never gonna be standing there like that either.
Ariel, let's face it. What you probably should have done is just taken a selfie in cosplay. Because
That would have been awesome.
the same people are going to buy it for the same reasons. So
I would have been cool with that too. Yeah, this is I'm with Big Rob. I'm over it. And they definitely have they definitely must be have visited California at some point and or Texas and because those aren't real. They've got just as much air in it as that volleyball.
There you go. It's okay after this, Rob. Won't be able to go see Ariel Diaz at the con either.
This is why I said I still love Ariel Diaz and her art.
by this photo, it doesn't look like Ariel Diaz has a particularly small head either. Like, I mean, just, I don't know.
Oh God!
Put your thumb up for the picture, man. Just like
you're working yourself to the getting X'd off from the Ariel Diaz section.
I know
too.
you're not.
yeah, no, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. I want. This is someone that I want to like meet up close.
All right. And that does it. That does it for the store exclusives.
Thank goodness.
Bang.
Oh, we made it through. We were a little rougher
you
tonight than we
you
have
guys
been in
did
a while.
it, man. Look at that. All right.
Hey, I didn't harm any artists, okay? Not this week.
No, I did. Rob definitely did.
He destroyed. He destroyed them.
Street
Wow.
Fighter.
Put your thumbs up if you like the covers, but put your thumbs down if you don't.
Thank you, Dale.
Okay, see, that's probably what we should do. It'll be the quickest podcast ever, but 30-second podcast. Thumbs
There we
up. Thumbs up. Nobody gets to say anything. Everyone's sick of hearing me talk anyway. Speaking of me talking, go over to comicbookinvest.com. That's CBSI. Every Tuesday, late morning, early afternoon, where you can catch Cover Fire, which is the antithesis of this podcast, where I talk about all the incentives and store exclusives. This week will be a super short article. I had hardly any time to write it this week, so I'm literally going to have one winner, one runner-up, and one what do you call it? Stiff competition. That's it. That's it for the week. So nice and simple, which I really think is all this week deserved anyway. So, but please, I love people that comment. I didn't get a chance to reply to comments last week, and I'm really, really sorry, everybody. Although I will say this, I'm going to pat myself on the back. I did nail the winner. We did the Bride of Frankenstein from the Mark Spears Monsters, and it is now like a $30 book, just a regular B cover. So every once in a while, the sun shines on a dog's ass. So
I'm sure you guys are tired of me crunching my Simmons Centron.
No, we're jealous, Dale.
Anyway, go check out that content and all the other free content over there on CBSI every week.
Love it, sir. All right. Big Rob, can you read the sponsors for us?
You muted, sir.
I am sorry. I can do that for you. Let's do that.
Thank you.
All righty then. So let's start off with use code Nirvana 14 for 30 days unlimited cover price for only 99 cents. Type in Nirvana 14 if you go to cover price and you get 99 cents for the first month. Also, use code TNH10 for 10% off your purchase over at Bird City Comics. Go to birdcitycomics.com. Type in TNH10 for your purchase and you get 10% off. And don't forget to stop by DisplayGeek.com and check out their beautiful Funko Pop displays. And now he's actually working with other partners out there, and they're selling their stuff on he's turning it into a sideshow for Funko displays there.
And he's also added a new product.
Yeah.
You can display your cards now because everybody's into sports cards, non-sports cards, Star Wars. And they have it for your slabs or just a raw card.
Like I said, he's becoming the sideshow.com of displays there, displaygeek.com. So stop on by and get 10% off his original displays and type in the word Team Nerd and get 10% off.
I'm gonna need that for my 50-50 club cards when they come.
You mean when you get the one-of-one autograph?
That's
oh
right.
my god!
With the
I
inscription?
might pass out if that's in there when it comes.
I swear to God, I will too.
They only printed like 700,000. So we'll see.
Yeah, but that one-of-one is all that matters.
I'm sure that there's like parallels, right? There's
there's parallels.
Those will be worth some money just because of how limited they are.
All right, Mike, you want to give your little disclaimer?
No artists were permanently harmed in the making of this podcast.
But some were nailed to the wall.
Yeah. Some
All right,
may feel it in the morning though.
Before we let Jeff shout us out, really quick, thank you guys in the chat. Thank you guys here on the panel. Definitely appreciate you guys. And thank you for spending your Monday with us. Jeff, can you please
don't forget to join us on a Saturday as well. I believe Saturday morning Toy Box will be back.
Yes, we are. Yes, good call, Jeff. We'll be there.
Yeah, not a problem, sir. Because I know this past weekend we're trying to get SDCC tickets. Well, most of us. Sorry, Mike. We understand your situation, sir. You've got youngins. You can't be dragging them across the country.
I literally have Friday and Saturday in my card and sold out.
I got so we're gonna have to try with the general public. But anyways, if you guys want to do it right, you collect what you like, and you become a cover whore for life. Have a good one, you.